Fucking A, man. Okay. Okay, we might need to use this to help skid it. Hold on, because I can't hear you. And I don't want to be anywhere near this shit when it fucking...
Set?
Should be.
Let me double check.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna come over.
Yeah, I'm starting to pull your truck.
Okay, yeah, okay, so I do need to cut it. All right, detention it.
Oh, let me give it one more and see what's happening. Yeah, no, pull your truck.
Okay, it's slack. If I can get up there and make a cut.
No, because this is not the stable is. Maybe it is.
I'm gonna try. No snakes, no fucking nothing that's gonna scare me off this motherfucker. Alright. That's as far as I'm going. I'm not going any further than this.
Cool. I'm gonna have to hold it by the bar, so.
That's alright. Got it. With this one, we might have to hook up a snatch block type thing to pull it off of this thing and then yank it that way maybe. All right, somebody come get my saw. Actually, you know what? Nah, somebody come get it.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Thank you. Yeah. I think I hit a nail or a rock, dude, because the chain that instantly went dull.
All clear?
Clear. There's nothing else.
We need to build this up so it lifts.
Yes, yeah. So why don't we just slide this, put this one there? No? Oh, okay, I see. And go
Up,
pull
so,
up from
yeah,
there.
we need another one. We need one more to come.
These are rotten, but I mean...
Okay.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't work, then we'll cut it from there and start breathing.
Let me get the hell out of the way, though. All right. Okay, clear? Hold, hold! No, it slipped off of the thing here. Reverse it, because I got a ridge. I think we're only going to get one more shot. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Perhaps like that.
Yep.
It might get it to pop up. Clear? It's going. I need to get those rocks. I'll shimmy them away from the opening of the culvert. All right, we don't want to, I'm gonna, just in case that decides to roll this way, we're okay up here. Shit. Bring it up as far as you can, because I'm going to cut it up into 16s here, and then I'll turn the truck around and we'll just throw them in. That's probably good. Ooh wee. Yep, I hit something. Either I hit a rock or I kissed a nail, but it took the edge off of every single tooth. That's okay. I'll check. You see it? No, but I saw the chain catch. It's probably gonna be dull now. Yeah, it's totally laboring. Dull chain.
That's all it fucking
Yep, that's all it took. Yep, hit a piece of metal. All right, I'm going to be gas vacuuming this area that I was chipping at last time I was up here. So I forgot my rock hammer up at the truck, so I got to go get it and I'll be right back. Let's see what we got in the vac for this first run. We'll put it in another bucket and then we'll do a second run after I chip a little bit more of this out. I'm starting to get into some material that's got water in it and I'm pretty sure it's gonna start plugging up the vac. So let me get this checked out and I'll bring you back. Here, take a look inside. That's what we got. There's a bunch of heavies down at the bottom. The hose feels like it's got some junk in it too, so we'll go ahead and get that transferred. You know what? We'll just go like this. Alright, we're not going to use this. We'll just toss that in there. Okay, we got one bucket, somewhat full. Not full, but one run. Okay. Let it pop. Okay, Alright, first thing I think I'm going to do is get a bunch of new material loosened up before I start this noisy thing and start sucking it up. But if you want to come in here real quick, you can actually see. All right. What I'm actually doing here. There's a pocket there I'm working on, and I already got the majority of the dry stuff out, and you can see that it's getting into where it's wet. And the gas vacs don't do very well when the material starts getting wet. So, all right, there's a little bit more dry stuff in here. I'll probably loosen up and get that sucked up, and then from there we'll head out because I did a whole day of work and I'm very sore and tired. Okay, I'll bring everyone back. Starting to come up pretty moist. The gas vac's gonna have trouble with that. Oh, there we go. We can get this out of here and then back up what is behind it. Oh. This one's loose too. Oh yeah, crack it. Nice, nice. This is bedrock too. Oh. Looking for VG, visible gold. Oh man, look at that piece of bedrock, and it just broke into a bunch of pieces. I don't see nothing standing out, but that doesn't mean that there's nothing there. Oh wow. Okay, let's not disturb this too much actually, because we just need a vac. Because that's wet under it, but this is dry. Okay. Let me get my hearing protection back in, and then we'll start this noisy beast and do a second run. Okay, that's enough. You want to take a look at what I done here? I'd say it's pretty clean. All the way down in there until you get into where it's packed and it's wet. So the vac's having a hard time sucking it up, and I'm having a hard time chipping it because I'm super sore. I gotta get out of here. All right, not bad. Got in there way deeper now. Took a big piece of bedrock out from there, roots out, and got all in there. So it's all in the buckets and in the vac pack. So I ain't gonna pan it out here because there's really no water. There's hardly any. So, and I just need to focus the rest of my energy on getting out of here. So, all right, we'll see everyone back at the house and we'll clean it up from there. All right, everyone, heading out. We got a lot done. This is where we were cutting up that oak, that dead fallen oak. Looks way nicer. We still got a little bit more to do. But we got all the overgrowth cleared out. Trimmed back a bunch of the dogwoods. There's still some here that I got to clear out, but there's the stump of that oak. Cleared all there was a bunch of brush and old junk wood sitting up there too. But yeah, got it pulled off. If you remember, it went right across that other broken and fallen oak. So that's the next one to get cleaned up. So that'll be for next time because I'm beat and we got to get out of here. We're losing daylight. So, all right, everyone. We got a sample, a bigger sample this time with the vac pack. We'll go and get it panned out, cleared up, back at the house. All right. See everyone there. All right, everyone. Here we are back at the house. And I'm going to get ready to pan out these buckets of gas vac cons, if you will. So the first run, if you remember in the video, is in here. The lighting is kind of crap right now, but it's at the bottom of the bucket. I have the hose and the fittings in here because I'm going to be washing those into the bucket because there could be, in these corrugations on the inside, it could trap gold and other gravel material. So all right, so first run is in there. I'll do this one first, and then the last run that we did is actually in the gas vac bucket. So okay, let me get you set up on the tripod in my panning area over there, and I'll bring you back. Of organics. No 1/2-inch nuggets. That's what we got. All right, I'm gonna dump this nasty water real quick and then fill it back up with some freshy, and I'll bring you guys back. All right. All right, here we go. Let's see what we got. Instant chocolate. Wow, that's all right. Is a lot of organics all in that bedrock and in those packed in those roots and yep. One more time. All right. See what we got, if we got anything. Go ahead and get those larger rocks in the back. They're not gold. All right. Yeah, there's some gold pieces in there. All right, nothing too big in that. Can you see it? Yeah, and there's some other smaller bits in there, so. All right, I'll get that sucked up in a snuffer, and then we'll go ahead and do what was in the gas vac bucket. And then after we do that one, I'll rinse the hose out and everything into one of the buckets, and then there'll likely be material in the hose, and then see if there's any gold or anything trapped in that. All right, I'll bring you guys back. All right. We're gonna put the hose that we still need to wash into the other empty bucket and all the fittings, because there's stuff packed inside of the, you know, we'll get it washed out. Okay, contents of the gas vac. Bunch of organics. All right, It's pretty dry, relatively, so nothing's really sticking. Okay. That's just sticks, tree roots, leaves, all the stuff that floats. Okay. Bring it back up. That's everything larger than 1/2 inch. No obvious nuggets. Alright, we're going to do just like I did before, since this water is already getting pretty chocolate. We'll get it going to rinse as much of the organic chocolate, mud, nasty out, and then dump this and refill it again with some fresh water. Let's just go for it, huh? Yeah, the water's all nasty, but we're almost there. Water certainly does smell organic. Not like poopies or anything like that, but you know, like forest, creek. I don't know how you would explain it, but that's like what you smell when you're there. It smells like the creek. All right. That's as far as I'm gonna go with this one. Something's telling me to slow down right now. All right. Let's see what we can get here. Man, this water sucks. Those larger stones out of the way. Tap this up. Wow, no way. Only like one speck. that I can see in here. Here, I'm gonna... Give me 1 second, I'm gonna grab the hose here. So I can have some cleaner water, just so I can see what's going on here. I bet you all the gold is stuck in that hose. Because this is surprising to me that I found bigger gold in the truckie. All right, let's... All right. Okay, there's a piece of gold. All right, that's okay. There we go. It's just that you couldn't see it. All right, let me grab you guys here and get you a picture of this. All right, you can see it there, can't you? That's a nice, decent piece. Okay, I'm gonna get that in the snuffer and then rinse the hose and everything in this bucket and then wash it in a clean tub. I'll bring you back. There we go. That's the end I want. Whoops. You know, it would probably work better is if you took there we go. That's just water coming out. Oh, that's getting heavy. Okay, I'm pretty sure, but we need to make sure. It washes all the crap out of the tube. Oh. Yeah, you're gonna get wet. That went down my arm. I'm pretty sure everything is already rinsed out. I'm just making it hard on myself, getting freaking even more wet, trying to get every last bit out. All right, there's no more crusties or nothing. Okay. Grab the gun again. All right. Just leave it right there. We pretty much have all of our concentrates, or not concentrates, the washings. We got the fittings too, that's right. Clean. Clean. This one had some crusties on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's coming off. All right, clean enough. Let's see what we're left with. Pour off the water. We should probably pour it off into the pan, huh? I don't see nothing off. I had a glance there, but that doesn't mean that there's not gold in there. All right, clean. All right, that's what was left. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna zoom you guys in. Hopefully I'm not making too much of a shadow, but okay. There's not a whole lot. No, not a speck. Wow. Wow, not a speck. Okay, well, at least we got something. But I might need to move on from that spot, or just get in there to where it's all even harder packed. Yeah, I just got to clear the rest of that tree out of there to make that safer, because I wouldn't want that whole root ball to shift and come down once I'm digging under it, undermining it. Yeah, not even a glint. Okay, well, I'm pretty satisfied with how clean I got that. I mean, without really blowing, it's not worth. There might be a fly poop stuck in the hose or whatever, but you know, that's just how it goes. All right, everyone, let me get the contents of the snuffer dumped, and we'll check it out, and we'll do that back in the garage. All right, see you then. All right, everyone, let's do a snuffer dump. It's the contents of what we got from the shop, the gas vac. All right. Two pieces of gold. All right, let me pour off some of this water. Some nice pieces. All right, let me get them cleaned up and dried, and I'll bring you back. All right, everyone. Here we are with our dry and clean pieces of gold. Real nice pieces. All right, I'm not gonna bust out the scale and weigh this, because there's only those 4 pieces, and then we zoom in further, there's like a few little fly poop pieces. So I'm just gonna put these right directly into my 2025 season little jar. So, all right, just want to say thank you to all my subscribers. I really appreciate it. I'm inching closer to the 1K mark, so that's my goal. So again, thank you for watching. I really hope you get some joy or some kind of happiness out of these videos, you know, because it's a joy for me to make them. I feel good when I do it, you know, knowing that it's making someone happy, making someone smile. Yeah. All right, I want to thank the Lord, thank Tim, all the miners past. I know you guys were watching up there. I could feel Tim as I was moving that oak and getting all that wood out of there. So they're watching, they're happy. I could feel it. So we just got to get the other one out of there and make that area safer to work in, because where I'm digging is pretty much right underneath that second broken oak. So, all right, everyone, one last quick look here, because everyone likes that, you know. How many people zoom, skip all the way ahead to the end so we can see the gold? Here you go. Bling, bling. All right, everyone. I'll see everyone on the next one. Take care.